Hi, I'm Cartez Ross with InspectMania.com. Welcome. Today we're going to talk briefly about Google AdWords and some of the other pay-per-click advertising options that are available for home inspectors. I've been managing Google ad campaigns for home inspectors for about the last 7-8 years. I have this thing figured out down to the science. We've tracked data. Google AdWords and some of the other pay-per-click search engines have a variety of tools that will allow us to see how well each individual keyword is working for the campaign. So without talking too much, I want to show you exactly what Google AdWords is all about for those of you who are not familiar with it. And so for example, let's say you live in Atlanta and you are a new inspector, or maybe you've been in business already for the last 4 or 5 years and now you have a website and you want to get some people to that website. Well, with Google AdWords, what you can do is you can set up an account. And essentially, you can add money to that account. You can start off with as little as $25, $50, or $100. You can put that in there as a deposit, and you set up a campaign. And by setting up a campaign, basically, you sit down, you come up with a list of keywords that people in your area are likely to type into the search engine to find your website. So in this case, let's say you live in Atlanta. You come here, you type in Atlanta Home Inspector. So we click on that. And what happens, the search engine, Google, brings up a bunch of different results, just like you see here on the screen. Now, here it's basically segregated. What you have up here in the top half are what are called AdWords, or people who are advertising to be up here in this section. So whenever we type in Atlanta Home Inspector, then it'll bring up ads related to home inspections in Atlanta. And also on the right hand column, this right here where you see ads, and this layout may change from time to time. Google's constantly making updates, but all of these over here in this right hand column here are paid advertisers. So when you set up your account, you can put in keywords like Atlanta Home Inspector, Atlanta Home Inspection, Atlanta House Inspection, Atlanta Property Inspection, and essentially you can pay to have yourself show up in these top 3 spots or over here in the right hand column. Now, a lot of people ask the question, well, why do I need to pay to rank? It doesn't make sense. Well, think about this for just a moment. If a person, you get to choose the specific keywords as it relates to the area you're in. So the idea is that if a person is typing in Atlanta Home Inspector or Marietta House Inspector or Cherokee County Home Inspection, then chances are these individuals are looking for a home inspector. And by choosing your keywords, in other words, you basically say, I only want my ad to appear when a person types in this phrase. So if somebody typed in Boston, Massachusetts home inspector, then your ads won't show up. And, so Google gives you the opportunity to write your own headline, and then they also give you some space to write content or text that appears underneath the ad, like in this case, find home inspections in Atlanta with maps, web links, and full color. That's just a wasted advertiser. Backed by our 24/7 project, local home inspections, ASHI certified. So that's what that person wrote, and fixed price based on square footage, call it today. So they allow you to put in content or some verbiage that all in the effort to encourage people to click on your ad. For example, this guy here has $225 home inspection, free termite letter with inspection, infrared technology, ASHI. So it's very targeted, very specific. The beauty is with Google AdWords, once you set up a campaign, your ads can be live within 15 to 30 minutes. So that means immediately after you set up your account, you can have specific and targeted traffic coming to your website right away. It works. It's extremely effective. We've been managing home inspections, campaigns for home inspectors. We've been managing campaigns for home inspectors for the last 7-8 years. I see firsthand. I'm going to show you some results here. Google gives us tools when you set up this account. And essentially, this is a new account here over the last 30 days. a new campaign that we're testing with a new website layout. As you can see here, this is for the last 30 days. And essentially what's happened, we got a budget set of $75 per day. Does not mean that's what you're going to spend. And I'll explain that in another session. But we have a budget set for $75 per day. But as you can see, over 30 days, there was 107 clicks delivered. And on average, they paid about $1.84. This is in a major area. This is a major metropolitan area, major city, but they paid $1.84 per click, which came out to $196.39. So they paid $190. Let's round this up. They paid $200 for 107 clicks. But as you can see, that's nowhere near $75 per day, but $200 for 100 clicks. So essentially $2 a click. Now, I want to show you this, convert this chart here. Now, what this is saying is that from this campaign, there were 9 conversions. And basically what that means, based on the way we set up the account, because Google has a bunch of tools to make this thing successful. They want you to be successful. 9 people booked an inspection after seeing this campaign. We have a 8.49% conversion rate. This is a new website layout that we set up, and it is converting like crazy. But 100 clicks, 100 people clicked on the ad, 9 people booked an inspection. These numbers are insane. So that's essentially what it's saying. Let's assume your average home inspection is running you $300. That's saying essentially he got $300 inspection times 9. So that's $2,700 in sales. So from the $2,700 in sales, it only cost him $200 to get it. It worked. Now, I'm not promising that you're going to get some big results like this. We're doing some major testing. Like I said, we've been doing this for a long time. As we perfect the ads and perfect the landing page and make some tweaks to it, we're hoping to get this cost per click down, get the click-through rate up, which will actually help us bring the price down. And, again, this is successful. But beyond that, let me show you this. Google ain't the only game in town. Yahoo has a similar setup as well. And so what you have is, let's type it in again, Atlanta Home Inspector. But everybody wants to flock over there to Google. They don't even, as you can see, there's not that many ads over here. It's absolutely crazy. But again, when you go to Yahoo, you had the natural search engine listings as well. And up here, let's see here, this, and this, and this, and the ads over here to the right, which is only a handful, are paying to be here. So these are paid advertisers. Secret about using Yahoo is going to be a lot cheaper per click than it is over there at Google, because everybody thinks Google's the only game in town, and it's crazy. People still use Yahoo to search. Same thing with Bing, which is MSN's search engine. So we can type in Atlanta Home Inspector, do the same thing. And again, in the top part of the thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 here are paid advertisers. And over here to the right, we have some more paid advertisers. As you can see, not nearly as many inspectors are advertising. But think about this. Microsoft has the PC market locked down. And when a person first buys their PC, because they still own over 85%, 90% of the market. When a person turns on their PC, what do you think the default browser is going to take them to? It's going to take them to either the MSN or the Bing search engine results. I mean, it doesn't make any sense not to advertise on Bing and MSN and Yahoo as well. So don't throw away hundreds of dollars just only on Google, but put it here as well. Invest that money. It's going to pay you back. People are searching. If they come in here typing in Atlanta Home Inspector, they're looking for a home inspector. It doesn't matter whether or not they're looking at it from Google or Yahoo or MSN. I've had some folks who I guess they call themselves the intellectual types. Well, you know, if you're not using Google, then you're unsophisticated. That's hogwash. I mean, that shows a uneducated person right there. You know, a unsophisticated person. That's foolish talk. You know, they don't have any sense. So don't fall into that trap. Yahoo and MSN, Bing can deliver. They won't deliver as much traffic, but nonetheless, they will send you customers. And at the end of the day, that's what you want. Now, a lot of people will tend to lose their pants when dealing with Google AdWords. It's a heck of a system to learn and master. The vast majority of advertisers who do use Google AdWords or any of the other pay-per-click search engines, most of the time they lose money. They say it doesn't work, but I will tell you this: the thing that's going to have a major factor on whether or not your campaigns work is really going to fall back to that website. It's going to come back to how well your website converts. And if your website does not do a good job converting, you're going to lose money. I've had some inspectors contact me, wanted me to manage their Google campaigns. They did not want to change their website, and I turned them away because in one case we had a guy who was spending over $6,000 monthly on Google AdWords and had not got the first deal. He had not made his money back, did not come close to making his $6,000 back. And he thought it was something wrong with his campaign. And it had nothing to do with the campaign. It had everything to do with his website. It doesn't matter if you rank number 1 in the search engine. If your website doesn't convert, it's not going to get the deal. You know, so this is all about a return on investment. So if you like for us to, we'll take a look on the inside of your Google AdWords campaign if you like. We'll take a look at your website and give you our feedback if you like. And, but we would love to manage this for you, set it up with all 3 of the pay-per-click options. And, so visit us at our website, expectmania.com. Go to our contact us page and fill out the profile sheet and online and get back to us. And we'd love to work with you. Thanks for watching. there should be a video up underneath this video, or a link to a video to learn more about how our website systems work, why we design our website the way we design them, which makes for greater conversions on any type of advertising that you do. So make sure you check that out, sign up for that. Thanks for watching. My name is Cartez Ross. Have a wonderful day.